have a whole lot we can do yet. Maybe we can like craft some more commons or something, because our deck didn't seem very good. Apparently that is not a common, so... Trying to remember the rarities of some of these cards is going to be kind of hard. That's an uncommon too. I don't think we actually need these. I'm gonna be able to find just something better than that. What is commons that's playable in dinosaurs? Can't think of anything off the top of my head. That's currently all we can play. I'm not moving things around on the other monitor. I have to find some card though. Alright, so... There's bound to be something in here that's usable for us. Let's go put this in. Whatever, we're just gonna go play. Hands a keep, and we're going first. So, I guess that means the hand's pretty good. Oops, don't want to end turn. Want the one that gives haste. Guess that's going to immediately pass turn back. Hey, Buttons is the big fatty auto host. We appreciate it, Mr. Buttons. No! No, homie. Homie. That was our bra. Hey, this thing's human? Yeah. Hate how the mouse over display works, because like if I move up here, like now this doesn't work and I have to go off and back on. That's not wonderful. But it's okay. Actually, guess we're gonna play this and this. Then we're probably going to attack with this thing. Hey, apologize for yelling. Pretty good for us. We We get to do a little fighting action. Play this and get a land even. I think I'm fine with that. That's frustrating. I don't remember how we get that full control, so we just hit control in. Wait, what? Confused. Alright. Choose target creature you control. Then choose target creature I control. I don't understand. Oh, submit. It's just weird. Wait. Why did it tap this? Cancel. I don't understand why it tapped that. Here. Tap for green mana. You submit you. Submit. I did just pay to green. Oh. Resolve. So frustrating to try to figure out. Paid an extra point of damage here that we didn't want to pay, but that's fine. The reason I made that play was we could have also drawn a card, but I wanted to ensure that if he did happen to have a fatal push post-combat, that we at least kept our counter on something and had 6 power in play. Hey Don, what's up? But drawing the card might have just been better. Almost assuredly was, but I just wanted this thing to get the counter. That was just convoluted, but I mean, anything's going to be convoluted when you're getting used to it, right? So it just takes some reps of getting used to. So we have to claim that. I guess we want to reroll this because we don't really have that many red spells, right? Yeah, whatever, I'm just going to reroll this. 2 games with a green or white deck. Alright, well it looks like we're going to do working on that one. How you been doing today, Dong? Keep getting paired versus these people that are like... The guy's like a rank, considerably higher rank than us. We don't have red mana, so we'll just go ahead and mulligan. Oh god, this hand's terrible. But I don't want to lose another card. Well, we have no plays. That's a good boy. Rip. Our opponent has rares. I want our opponent to have rares. Guess we'll go ahead and shoot that. I don't even know if Blossoming Defense is in this format, but I'm sure some pump spell is, so I think that's the fine. Yes. We're doing things. Would you like to kill my good boy? No? No killing my good boy? Oh, you are going to kill my good boy. Rude. It's okay, though. What's that say? Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we can do anything about it unless we want to use 2 spells. I guess we'll use 2 spells then? Alright, I want to tap my mana. I don't know why it's not letting me tap my mana. Hit control. You have to do that every game? Hold full control. Alright. Shift plus control. Let's see if that does anything. Ooh, that's a good boy. Can't block though, just have to take it. And we're dead. Well, we're not dead, but we're dead. That thing has trample. Like slam you and block, and we're not dead. Alright, we'll try to play on. This doesn't let me tap my mana and it taps this thing, we're just dead. Could just be dead anyway, of course. Yep, we're just dead anyway, he's got this. Alright. This guy's not too far ahead of us. Maybe his deck will be more on the power ours is. I guess we're mulliganing that. Didn't post on Twitter that my arena was going live. Maybe I should have. Not sure. Still just want to tap my mana, and I don't know how. Full control enabled, so apparently it worked this time, even though it's the same thing I've been posting this entire time. Like I did nothing different, I clicked the same button I've been clicking, but it says I have it now. Your guess is as good as mine. Don't know why it's still making me hit resolve when I've already clicked in turn, but that's okay. We drew a bunch of lands this game, but we have a few powerful spells. Maybe we'll get there. Can't be too down on the game just because like there's obviously going to be bugs and stuff. It's still in the beta, But and obviously, you know, after 20 years or 15 years or whatever the hell it is of Magic Online, like it's going to be very hard to get used to a different client. So that's not necessarily the client's fault. A lot of that's just unreal expectations. It'll get better and faster. So this game's going pretty poorly. Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry. It still just tapped my mana. I don't want it to do that. I want to choose my mana. Like, what's so hard about that? It's gonna let me glue for the phases, but it won't let me tap my mana? I hate how, like, I have in turn highlighted and, like, it's still making me click, like, resolving stuff on spells. Or to, like, to end my turn. Like, that should just be automatic. That's the thing that's probably annoyed me the most so far. Yeah, so this is probably getting counterspelled. Again, didn't let me tap my mana. Whoops! Forgot to attack. Skipped through an attack step. It's kind of aggravating me. I'll be honest. Of course, that's what us playing Arena is, to get used to it and understand it. Now I'm really sad that I skipped through my attack step, because he can just kill this. He's got like all these cards in his hand, and we basically have no cards in our hand. Yeah, turn. It's something. Like, I'm not trying to belittle it or anything. Apparently, I'm dropping a lot of frames too. It does not use the cards from Moto. You have to get an entire new client. Can we just concede? Like, we're definitely just dead. Oh, I just saw something. I just saw something. Maybe this is how we get it to unauto. I saw there's a check mark over here that says unauto tap mana. You have to earn them and or buy packs and open them. But this is just a beta right now. Definitely don't spend money on the beta. Let me play my forest. I know he's still resolving his mulligans, but yeah. So hopefully we'll hit some lands. It let us tap our lands. That's what I want. I am much excited. Would like to get a red mana. No, they gave me 3 of every pack, and that is it. Just 3 of every pack. Everything else you have to get through winning games and doing dailies. This is going to be their new client. They say it's going to be a client in tandem beside of Magic Online, but I don't know if it will be. But after the game's over, I'll show you around the opening things. Since apparently you weren't here for day one, I'll show you around like what the collection looks like and like what you start with and stuff. It gave us some pre-con decks, but that's about it. I guess he's going to take Drover, which is disappointing. But right now he's missing his land drop, so that's not... What do you do? To each other creature, so you kill our good boy. So we'll just play this. I'll attack, attack. Nope. Every now and then on Twitter they're giving out some like 3 accounts and stuff like that, but if you didn't get an invite, you unfortunately can't play. Kinda stinks, but it is what it is. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this off here. And I'm gonna offer him to trade on both of these. This thing's gonna die when we play our Raging Swordtooth anyway, so yeah, it's gonna be much more similar to Hearthstone. Hopefully they'll add a crafting system in it, but as of right now there's not one. It's different. I don't know enough to know whether it's an improvement or not yet. And obviously it's still in beta. There's quite a few bugs right now, but like I try not to hold bugs against them when it's a beta game, but it's weird that he made that block. Like, I'm not sure what just preventing 4 damage is. Like, just blocking this, you're going to prevent 2 damage this turn and potentially 2 damage on the following turn? But I guess if they never draw a land, it's not going to matter. Maybe they have a Fumigate or something? Maybe they have a Settle the Wreckage. Could be. Or they could just be dead. Cast out stuff. So now this Merfolk Branchwalker's done the same amount of damage as that Ripjaw Raptor would have been. I think it would have just been better if he'd blocked it, but what do I know. And now we get to play our good boy. It kind of slaughters what he's doing. Could have played this too, actually. I'm a little worried about him having Fumigate, though. So I want some things to be able to throw back on the board in case he does. If he doesn't have Fumigate, we have like a Lightning Strike that we can just win with, but wanted to protect around it a little bit. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. Alright, well that one would, except we're just going to his head. Alright, so we got a win. First of the day in our 3 matches. Alright, so basically you start with, we built this Dino deck with the cards we have. But you start with a... Hold on, I don't want to do deck editor, I want to just look at collection. It starts you with some number of cards and like 12 packs, and you got like some of these wild cards. Like these can be any 6 commons we want to craft, but it doesn't start you out with very many cards. Like the rares that started us with, we got a Cat, an Initiate, a Maven, or a Radiant. You get like one of a lot of relevant cards, but like Obviously, you're like uphill on crafting any deck. We got a Glyph Keeper that we opened in a pack. So it's kind of cool like that. Adonis Climb is a good boy. And then, I'd like to see what few mythics we have. We don't really have any mythics. We opened an Angel, or we got an Angel of Sanctions and a Sun-Crested Mare. We opened a Carnage Tyrant. That's the reason we went into the Dino deck. So potentially I should just put this in it. I think I'm actually going to put the Vizier in it. But anyway, so let's go ahead and put that Vizier in it. I didn't know I had that. Probably going to take something large out. Probably something like this big worm. It's just too expensive anyway. But then like these are the precons. The green Vizier is the one I meant. So it starts you off with like some like playable things, but like they're like clearly not tier 1 or anything, but it's to help you grind. And it goes by a rating system, so in theory you're going to be playing versus people roughly with the cards you have, but like it's not seemed very great so far. Like this deck seems pretty reasonable, but in the end you're going to be able to purchase stores or packs and stuff like that. Like packs are 1,000 gold right now, and in just 2.5 hours of play or whatever, we've got enough for a 1 pack. So you can like buy a pack, but the packs only have 7 cards in them. They don't have all of them. Then you can also buy gems. They're turned off right now. I have no idea what they're going to be good for. And then there'll be some like codes and stuff you can get. Gems can be purchased in the store, it says, but like they're turned off. So, and this is you get to unlock a vault by collecting cards and opening packs. So like all the dailies we do and stuff make this go on up. Let's just go ahead and buy a pack. Let's buy a pack of Ixalan. Because I don't think the gold's good for anything else right now. Maybe we'll find something we can use. Wiry Golem. Dowsing Dagger. So not really. But so you have some play, and then you get some of these dailies every day. Like we'll get a new daily in 10 hours, and this thing says every when we get 3 wins, we'll get some gold in that thing. When we get 5 wins, we're going to get a pack. It says weekly rewards provide prizes at 5, 10, and 15 wins. So is this with a green-white deck? Or not a green-white deck, but I think you can actually cheat that. And let me double check and see if you can. Let's click that. See if we have a gold card we can use. It's got white in it. Not a gold card, but like a split card or something. Kind of like how that's like whatever it is. Basically, I'm looking to see if we have an appeal. We could use appeal even though it's bad, but I think it would count for us. We do have an appeal. Let's just throw an appeal in for now. This card probably shouldn't be a deck. I think this is a cheat that will kind of like let you get the requirement for a green-white deck. Let's find out. I'm not sure. It may not. It also says a green-white deck too, so like a green-white-red deck may not be something that counts. I have no idea. We're going to find out the hard way. Just testing, you know. We're just testing. Do I have to turn the auto tap off? Nope, I don't. Apparently you have to do it every time we log into the client though, because we'd done that yesterday. Could have turned one play to commune. But I kind of wanted to see if we were going to draw a land. Well, it's kind of bad, probably. I'm not going to super regret that. I was not expecting a duress ever in a million years. So like I'm super punished. Let's see whether to keep it on top or not. Oh, that's 1 mana of any color? I thought that was colorless, so another mistake. I'm going to take a point of damage here that I didn't have to take. That's just a play mistake, though. Had no idea that was color or any color. That card's a lot better than I thought it was. We're learning about cards on MTG Arena that we should probably already know what were. Well then. That's fun. Goodbye appeal. We can apparently do the back half of it, which is still sweet. That's a good boy. Short. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play that. Could have played a land and attacked with this too, but it doesn't do anything, so. I'll combat. Attacks. Send just him. Okay. My turn. So opponent kept his Dusky Boy. Is a Dusky Boy. A second Dusky Boy. Hello. Well, apparently I have to pay 2 green. Look at that dude! He went nuts! That was hilarious! What a fun boy! That dude went crazy! That dude went crazy! What do we lose? We lose that guy? Fine with that. Apparently you can't stack triggers because it wouldn't let me use this in response. Or if we can, I don't know how yet. Did you guys see that Carnage Tyrant? That was crazy. Yeah, so we got this thing. I don't know what it is. So we get a pack, some gold. Let's go ahead and open our pack. We got a Naturalize, that's kind of cool. We got a Swift Warden. It's actually playable. And a Brass's Bounty. Did this count for us on a green-white deck? That did not count for us, so we can go ahead and take that card out now. Actually, let's just try the Celestia Pride deck to see if we can get... See if we can get our daily done. But didn't have these in the deck? That just seems like a flavor fell. Let's just make our own green-white deck. Screw that deck. New deck. green-white. Let's see how close we can come to making some kind of City's Blessing deck. Oh. Alright. So all we care about... I don't know what that means. So we're just gonna open these. So we don't have a whole lot of cards. So we have to do the best that we can. Probably isn't not playing that card, but I'm just putting it over there to begin with. At the moment, I'm just throwing everything over here that's playable. Ooh, Pride. So everything over there is playable to start with. Ass Bounty. Anything that's playable. I don't know if we'll get enough token things for that, but we'll see. Ooh, we get to play that and that. Oh, we have two of those? That's fun. So this is going to be a mostly green, or going to be a mostly white deck then, right? I don't know, I guess we want this. What else do we have going on? Ooh, we'll take that. We'll take these. I guess we'll take that. We have 65 cards in the deck so far. You know what? I'm just going to throw these in there. Could probably just start to finish, but I think that won't give us our thing if we do. Put the lands in the end. Alright, so let's take... How do we look at a different view of the deck? Alright, here we go. So... Wait. These are 1-drops, 2-drops, 3-drops, but that's technically a 1-drop. I don't care about the land. We'll do our own land later. So how many cards do we have? It doesn't tell us when we're in this view? Does it really not show it anywhere when you're in this view? That's crazy. Why would it not show your card count in this view? Anyway, so that's 20, 31, 40, 45. That's way too many. So let's start cutting out cards. Let's start with this thing. Let's second with that thing. Let's get rid of that thing. Probably don't want this thing. I don't know. We're probably going to get it. We don't have any Cerams or Servos. Is Servo a rare or an uncommon? Unowned. Do you have to write the entire name of the card? Servo's probably not in yet then, is it? Servo wouldn't be in yet because I don't think the Kaladesh cards are on here. Sure, Kaladesh cards probably aren't on here then. Anyway, so... let's go back to the other view, because it's aggravating me that I can't see this number. That puts us at 19 lands. We probably want like 23 lands in this deck, so we probably want to cut like 4 more cards. No, I think I'm going to cut these 2. Should probably want 24, don't we? So I'm going to cut 2 more cards. probably the 2 cards I said we probably weren't playing to begin with. And now we want some number of lands in our deck. Let's go back here and see what lands we actually own. Alright, I guess we're going to take 4 of these. For the simple fact that we're not going to have very good mana anyway. Then I'm just going to let it auto. If I can figure out how. Auto from there. So do. Alright, just suggest lands from there. Wow. No, I don't want that. It's probably fun. We're mostly white deck. See how it plays. We're just trying to do the dailies. It's the only reason we threw this deck together. Play a couple games with it and see how bad it is. Or limit it in what we can choose. Certainly have to mulligan that. To mulligan that too. Alright, I guess we'll keep it. It's pretty miserable. Could probably just go ahead and concede, but we won't. Five cards in best of 1. Our opponent's playing like some kind of 3-color thing. Doesn't use our mana efficiently, but we might get a Vamper out of this dude if we do it this way. Rip! He's choosing our hand. It's like literally he's choosing our hand instead of the 3 dudes in play. That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. So now I guess he needs to kill this thing? Yeah. The opponent's got quite a few more rares than us, it seems. Somewhat competitive, I guess. Like how our opponent played exactly 1 rare, and I said our opponent has more rares than us. And that obviously, there's no way that I could ever know. Draw 3 more lands in a row, maybe the Carney T is good enough. What do you do? Oh, you're gonna put the Doomfall back in your hand, probably? I don't know, I guess you're taking the Vraska's Contempt. You vex me. Combat. Attacks. How do I exert? Exert the battle. We're just never going to draw another land though, so it's okay. And now he's got a Contempt for this potentially. I'll attack. 2 attackers. Just 2 lands away from the big Carney T-Zizzle. Ooh, that's a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting kind of close to doing something here ourselves, though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. How much mana did that take? It took 4. So I only have 2 mana up now. See how he blocks, and then I'll probably use this. If he's got a removal spell, he gets us pretty good. If not, he's still taking at least 4. Oh, I guess he's just dead on board if he has nothing. Hey, we did it! Yeah, unfortunately we don't have anything. We can't craft anymore right now. What do we get? Deep Root Elmill. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could get rares from just that. So what do? We get a common card with that win. And then at 10 we get another. So if we get 4 more wins, we get 1 here. And if we get 1 more, we get that. Yeah, we just gotta keep working the daily system while you're building up your decks. This hand's good, and we get to go first. Fortunately, our white land comes into play untapped, or comes into play tapped. But you know, that's a good boy. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying that. I watch Matt too much. Matt's corrupted my mind. Matt has ruined me for all people. City Blessing aggro though. We drew our 1 Pride of Conquerors and our deck did what we wanted it to do. 2 coming to play tap lands? Don't hate that. Oops. Don't hate that, do we? If he spell pierces me, I would cry. Not a spell pierce. Left it on top though, didn't he? It looked like. Let's start with this. Can we have our good boy? Yes. Good boy active. We got City's Blessing. This deck's fun. Uh-oh. Settle the wreckage? I don't want to get settled. Combat. I guess I'll just attack with you guys since I'm worried about settle. Play this thing that can't be settled. Should have played it pre-combat actually, because if he'd used a counter spell on it, I could have attacked with everything. That was just bad sequencing. Very bad sequencing. Very, very bad sequencing. I don't think Fumigate's in this format, so I don't think playing into it hurt anything, but like this survives Fumigate anyway. Alright, we'll play Kitty Pound or Kitty Lover. Combat. I guess we're just gonna make a similar attack as we did last time. Oops, definitely want that. The Settled Wreckage is definitely in this format, so we do have to be somewhat careful because of that. I'm just going to keep on doing these small attacks until he does something. At some point you assume he has to do something. You just have to assume it. Why would he not do something? Oh, why would he not do something? Alright, combat. Attackers. I attack with you. Go ahead and put you in their hand. Let's approach it a second sun. Guess this thing attacked for 4, these attack for 4, so it equals out about the same. I guess I don't need this anymore. So you can't remove it. So there's 3 cats. So this does the same thing. Alright, we beat approach. And we got this thing. So why does this say 5 out of 6 now? Do we get another common card if we win another game? Let's try this deck one more time. I think this is how the system works, but I'm not sure. Graphics and stuff in this game are a lot cooler than I thought they would be. I didn't expect to like them at the beginning, so our opponent goes first. This hand's a clear keep. We have a 1-drop and multiple 2-drops. We have a removal spell. Blue-green, that could be Merfolk. I'd say we'll struggle pretty hard versus Merfolk with this deck. If that is what they are behaving with. It's going to be hard to get my mindset out of playing around cards that are only legal in this format. I don't think I want to attack. I want to anyway. So I just traded my whole card for his half a card, but our hand didn't look like it was very well set up to get CD's blessing anyway. Maybe that was just dumb. Our card is kind of valuable. Getting the smash. Yep, I guess that resolves. That card's really good here. Still pretty sure I'm just attacking with both my guys. I'll pay 4 if he blocks here. And I think there's a good chance that he's just going to play this and try to draw some cards, and we're going to get him FTO cast out. And then next turn we'll probably binding that. Alright, so we need to play our land first. We'll play this now. Looks like we should have saved our dude probably, but he would have just blocked one of these things we've been attacking with. He's still got a bunch of cards in his hand. And our life's actually not very high, so need to draw something really impactful, like one of our, like our 5-drop or something, probably. Ooh, that was a good draw. Sneaky opponent. Got 4 damage out of us. It's kind of weird graphically. What's that? Is that the unblockable one? Oh gosh. We could have a problem, boys and girls. Oh god. Problems. Problems everywhere. No. Sure. Alright. I like how I said sure and now I'm going to concede, but I don't think we can beat what we see. I don't actually think we can even beat what we see, so... with anything in our deck. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe we can get a pride and he'll do some kind of like weird blocky. The weird blocky is my favorite thing. We just passed the hour mark, so this is our last game anyway, so we'll just go ahead and let it play out. No! Don't kill her, good spell. That was our baby. We needed that fellow. I think a lot of things just kill us. Guess we'll just pass. Next turn we're I probably should have attacked this turn, because next turn we're probably chumped attacking that in with an Oasis just for the life. Oh, we're just dead on board. Yep, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna play one more game because I missed something so simple. It's like kind of hard to see the lands. Or pay attention to them where they just like look a little bit different. Yeah, I'm gonna play one more game where I did that so silly, where I was just so dumb. So very dumb I was. Let's win a dice roll and go off on this guy. Opponent goes first. Already lost the dice roll. I guess we'll keep it. It's kind of on the slow side, but it does have one of our more powerful cards in it, and so it goes a little wide. Opponent's mulligan to 5 though, so opponent's mulligan to 4. That's unfortunate. It'd be really unfortunate if we lose. I think he left on top, but I can't really tell. Oh god. Alright. This card probably saved us. I think I'm gonna let this deck auto tap lands, since we're just tapping out for the next 3 or 4 turns. A Deadeye boy. It's a better blocker. It's also the one that's more resilient to any removal spell other than Magma Spray. For mulligan to 4, he had a pretty good opener. Guess I'm just gonna block. I don't want him to get an activation off of this, so I'm just going to cast a Jungle Pioneer instead of the Queen's Companion. Alright, opponent's had enough. I think think we get another common now, but I'm not sure how that works. Oh, I guess you can get uncommons and stuff from that too, maybe even rares. No idea. So we're going to get another one whenever we win another card? How high can this go? I don't know. But anyway, that's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Highly appreciate it. It's really sweet. Doesn't seem like there's much interest in this, or I'm not using good enough meme or good enough clickbait titles. But anyway, appreciate it, Dong and Turn and whoever the other guy is. I have a third person watching. I'm not sure who it is. But anyway, oh, Tomo. Dong left. He'd had enough. I said I'm leaving and he was out. What if I lied, Dong? What if I'm going to stick around? I'm not. But anyway, take care, everybody. Stop stream now.